Today I want to talk about the usefulness of letter openers. Once you start receiving as many letters as I have been receiving, having the proper letter opener can come in quite handy. Sometimes it's very difficult to pry open the flaps of the envelope, maybe because it's been sealed really tightly by either glue or scotch tape or washi tape, or maybe they even have the clasps that you get on brown envelopes and larger packages. So let me just show you an example. This is an envelope that I have received. It's actually quite beautiful, but I can't show you the design because it would show off the address. But let me try and see if I could do it. Okay. There you go. Now, isn't that a very colorful, nice looking envelope? I like how a lot of people take their envelope art very seriously. Anyway, we will talk about envelope art later. Okay, so this one, you can see the flaps here. Well, this has been sealed using glue. If I did have a letter opener, how would I be opening this? Just by using my hands, of course. So sometimes, you see, I'm just gonna open this in front of you. See how difficult it actually is. Right? Just see. What I normally do is sometimes I stick if I don't have a letter opener, I stick my finger in there once I create a hole to just open it up so it doesn't destroy the envelope even further. It creates a line along that so you could open it up rather nicely. Okay, so alright. I'm not going to see what's inside it. I believe that is how some people open up their envelopes if they don't have any letter openers or even a pair of scissors. Let's try opening up another piece of envelope with a pair of scissors. See how it works. This is another package that I have received. Alright, so I'm going to try and open this up with a pair of scissors. Now with packages like this, the seal is usually on this side. It is never really along here. It is more towards on this side. Now if I just simply open it up like that, if I open it up like, oh, there you go. Well, that pretty much did the job for me. Alright, so there's that. But usually they are not as easy to tear as this one. So what I would normally do is I get my rather large pair of scissors and try to just cut it open along the edge there, just so it cuts open perfectly. Okay, so that's another way of opening up your package. Now let's go to our letter openers. I have 3 different types of letter openers. Funnily enough, the first 2 letter openers I got a few years ago before I even started, snail mailing and all of that. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe this was my very first letter opener. It's a wooden one, and it's actually a souvenir from the Philippines. You would usually put the envelope or the flap along there. Here you go, here's an example. Alright, so you would usually just put it there and then just do like that. And then just swiftly do that. See? See how quick that was? So that is one example. So this wooden one is actually really good. I actually like this a lot. Now the second letter opener that I have is this one here. Not sure if you could see it. It is a gift from a friend who visited Korea a while back. To be honest, this one I think is more of a hair accessories. I believe a lot of people use this kind of accessory to tie their hair up, but because I'm bad at that, I believe the second purpose of this thing is also to be a letter opener. I like how it is quite fancy. Well, it looks quite fancy to me, and I like this cute dangling piece over here. See? Alright, so let's open another envelope with this one. Let's see which one I shall use. Alright, so let's use this one over here. So this one has been sealed up like that with tape. I usually start from this side, but because this edge has also been sealed by tape, in order to use a letter opener, you need to also have some sort of opening. Tiny opening like this one over here. So if you can see, I could easily stick that in there, whereas here I can't because of that tape. Alright, so let's see how this goes. See how easy that is, right? Alright, okay. Now because there's a little bit of tape over there, so it makes it a little bit hard to open the envelope. But you get the idea, right? So that's a second one. See how easy it is to use a letter opener rather than just using your fingers or trying to tear it off. In this way, you also get to open the envelopes perfectly, especially if they're as beautiful as this one. So sometimes it just makes me feel a little bit inconsiderate if I were to open up a rather beautiful envelope like that just by tearing it apart. I suppose that is how some people would open up envelopes, but you know, there are a lot of people who actually take pride in their envelope art, and I kind of want to respect that by not tearing it up inconsiderately. Alright, this is my third letter opener. I actually got from Japan last year in 2017. I happened to stumble upon this beautiful letter opener, and it's like, I gotta have it, I gotta get it. This is what it looks like. Look at that. It's a beautiful samurai sword letter opener. So pretty. It is also quite sharp. Very, very sharp. See that pointy edge there? It's quite sharp. They were actually selling this for quite an affordable price. I actually got 3 of these. One is obviously for myself, the other one for my daughter, and I was gonna send the other one to a special friend who had been requesting for letter openers since I've known this person online. However, because it is a very sharp thing, I am not able to send objects like this through the post office because this is deemed as a dangerous object. Alright, so let's try and use this one and open up this beautiful envelope, or this plain envelope, but I like the washi tape on it, so I don't want to destroy the washi tape. It's flamingos. Okay, now again, to do so you need to create an opening, some sort of hole where you could actually stick the letter opener. Let's see if I could do that. Okay, I am in. So what do? That's it. See? Just do a quick flick of the hand and then you have your envelope right there. See? See how easy it is. In conclusion, I highly recommend you to have a letter opener handy, especially when you start receiving a lot of mail. Trust me, it will make opening mail so much easier, much more convenient, and so much more fun. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I hope you learned something from this one, and I shall see you in the next vlog. Goodbye. 再见. Bye bye. Joy Keen.